I'm Mary Hartnett with Siouxland Public Media News. Nebraska Governor Jim Pillen has signed an executive order that narrows the definition of male and female to be based solely on biological sex, according to the Sioux City Journal. Pillen signed the executive order on Wednesday. He called it the Women's Bill of Rights, dictating that males and females are defined specifically by their reproductive systems, and he hinted at future legislation that would restrict the participation of trans women in women's athletics. The executive order comes just a few days after former University of Kentucky swimmer Riley Gaines met with Pillen and other Nebraska officials to push for restrictions against trans athletes. The latest Iowa drought monitor shows drought conditions have worsened. There's an 18% increase in extreme drought conditions since last week's report. State climatologist Justin Glisson tells Radio Iowa there's a persistent area of extreme drought in southeast Iowa. Some farmers have begun chopping corn for silage because most leaves on the stalks have died. An Iowa State University committee has voted to keep Carrie Chapman Catt's name on a campus building for the time being. Members of the committee voted to keep Catt's name on the building. 6 voted to remove it. It was named in her honor in 1990 as she tried to ratify the 19th Amendment, giving women the right to vote. The committee was formed in 2021. There were accusations that Catt used racist language and tactics in her effort to get the issue passed. Before the final vote is taken, there will be a public input period. Kids are back in school now across the country, and most of them need internet connectivity to succeed in class. The Federal Communications Commission has a program available to offset those costs for families. The Affordable Connectivity Program helps eligible households get the internet they need for work, school, healthcare, and more. The ACP provides eligible households $30 per month toward internet service. Alejandro Rourke is chief of the Consumer and Governmental Affairs Bureau, which develops and implements the FCC's consumer policies. He says the service started as a way to address connectivity needs during the COVID-19 pandemic.
And since then has been kind of put on more permanent footing as the Affordable Connectivity Program. And this is just a really great moment, as a lot of students kind of go back to school, as a lot of us, I think, have realized that this is really an essential tool that we all need to have access to.
Participating providers apply the monthly savings from the ACP program directly to internet bills for households signing up. For households on qualifying tribal lands, the savings is $75 per month. Eligible households can also receive a one-time saving of $100 toward the purchase of a laptop, desktop computer, or tablet from participating providers. There are now over 20 million eligible households enrolled in the ACP. Of those, 3 million are in rural areas. And that's a look at Siouxland Public Media News. I'm Mary Hartnett. Through October 29th. That's Siouxland Public Media News. I'm Mary Hartnett.